everyone, welcome back to Python. Today's lesson is about Lambda, the definition, syntax, and why we use the Lambda function. Now, what is Lambda and how do we code it? A Lambda function is a small anonymous function that can take on a lot of arguments, but can only have one expression. So that's the restriction. You can see the examples over here. X equals to lambda number, this is the argument, equals to number divided by 5. Print x, x is calling back to this, so we're calling the lambda function, passing in 100, that is our number, 100 divided by 5, this will return 100, whatever one is 100 divided by 5, okay, not actually printing out 100 divided by 5. That's my mistake. And once again, the same syntax, but a lot more arguments. And as you can see, the same statement, the same expression. X, it doesn't have to be X. You can name it anything. Lambda, X, Y, Z. Those are the arguments. X plus Y times Z. Print x calling back to this, invoking the lambda function. 12 is obviously to x, 15 is obviously to y, and 16 is obviously to z. And this will print out whatever is the result of 12 plus 15 times 16. All right, let's move on to the next part. Why bother using lambda at all? For example, if you have a function that takes one argument, that argument can be multiplied by a number of unknown number. My function number argument, returning the return statement that we've learned in the previous lesson. I do hope that you'll check out. Lambda function parameter, once again placeholder, you can name it anything. I just make it a bit longer for clarity. Function parameter times number, meaning this number over here. Double the number equals to, we're not calling this function, sorry. We're just making a reference to this function. So this function would be the value of this variable, okay? This will make it more convenient when we printing and doing all that stuff. So my function 2, passing in 2 to the number argument over here. Now, this is the calling part. This is where everything gets printed. Print, calling the variable, double the number. Once you call the variable, you call the function, 22. So what this does is that it takes 22 and it times it by 2. It will do whatever it needs to do with these two numbers according to what you typed out over here. Now, to the next part, to the second part of why we should use lambda, this example below can use the same function definition to make two functions. So we're going the quick and easy route. Return lambda x. X here is the same as function parameter, okay? X times number, so it's the same thing that we've seen over here. Now, double it is another name for double the number. I just shorten it. My function, or my func, sorry, 2 is a reference to this argument over here. And then triple it is the same thing, but it's just number 3 instead of 2. And when you print it, calling to the variable name and add in or passing in the argument 5 times 2, 5 times 3, or whatever it needs to do according to this statement, this expression over here, okay? X equals to lambda number times 23. Print x and 200. X equals to lambda x, y, and z equals to x plus y times c. Let's go down here. Print x 13, 14, and 15. Def my function number return lambda function parameter equals to function parameter times 2. Double the number equals to my function 2. Print double the number 44. Def my function, typo over here, my function number, return lambda. Let's just go for something short like result times number. Double it, my function 2. Triple it, my function 3. Quadruple it, my function 4. Print double it, 4. Print triple it, 4 once again. Print quadruple it, 4. I want to correct my mistake over here. It was not an equal, it was, this symbol over here. Now, let's see how this all runs. So first off, we have lambda number times 23. We pass in 200, it should be 200 times 23, and we have 4,600 from that. Next up, xyz equals to x plus y times z, and 13, 14, 15 is correspondingly x, y, and z. We should have 13 plus 14 and then times 15, giving us a result of 223. Next up, return lambda function parameter, long name times 2, basically double the number. And we passed in 44, so 44 times 2 is 88. Down here, we have 3, double, triple, and quadruple it. Once again, it's very similar. Up here, function parameter is replaced by result. Result times number, double it is 2, triple it is 3, and quadruple it is 4. So double it, 4 times 2, 8. Triple it, 4 times 3, 12. Quadruple it, 4 times 4 is 16. Now I hope that you learned something new. Thank you for, watching until the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Next topic is going to be arrays, so don't miss out on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Learn today, better tomorrow. Goodbye.